Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I have a fun one for you. Today I am going to be doing an author reading for you. I'm going to show you a few behind the scenes of one of my books that's about to come out and stuff like that. So basically it'll be like hanging out with me if I was going to be doing a reading, a signing, a live, a live event. So let's go ahead and get into this video. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. I love to hang out with you guys. All right, guys, let's go. Right, so at events, of course, you know, everybody's going to have their coffee, tea, whatever it is. So if you are watching this, go get yourself a beverage. We're going to just make this very, very authentic, okay? I'll wait. Just pause it right here and go. Okay, do you have it? All right, I'll assume that you do. All right, so what I'm going to talk to you guys about is my new book that's coming out. It's Wedding Nights. I'm just going to show you a few things that are in the book, actually. I'm going to read a couple of them. At the end, I'm going to have a giveaway, so please hang out. Okay, so if you've gotten one of my books before, if you haven't gotten one of my books, basically when you open the book, you're going to obviously see the title. Wedding Nights is a short story. It's a group of sexy short stories. They're by me and they're steamy reads. These are very steamy to erotic and they're very, very fun. I do have a couple sweet ones, but mostly they're very spicy. All right, let's go beyond this stuff. All right, so now I have a quick note to my readers in my books. So basically I'll read it to you. Welcome or welcome back to another romantic read. This time you'll be exploring the world of romantic weddings and honeymoons. The quick little blurb for it is basically something old, something blue, and a sexy new marriage. What really goes on during wedding nights? Find out in these fire-hot short stories filled with fantasies and awakenings. Will their wedding nights be everything that they imagined? Basically, if you like any one of my stories, like Run, Custom Fit, you're gonna probably enjoy Wedding Nights. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and tell you what stories are included in this. Worth the wait, dress for it, sex, sorry. Yes, there's sex in the book. No, but 6 hours, not holding the peace, forsaking no others, so we're married, taking advantage, make me, putting it off, more than friends, wedding ribbon, and then, you know, just some more stuff about the author and stuff. And then you have a free read in the back of every book. There's one that connects you, so if you haven't claimed your free read, you can claim one. Anyway, so that's just a secret. If you get the book, you know that now. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So a few of the people who have read the book, who have previewed the book, wanted me to read a couple stories. Because I said, which one would you want me to read? So they elected 2 to 3 stories. So if there's time, I will read the third one. However, for now, I'll go ahead and read the 2. So they wanted me to read Putting It Off, Taking Advantage, and I have one more on there, and we will see if I get to it. On my screen as it was a minute ago, so I'm just going to kind of scroll it down. Thank you for coming to this reading right now. I really appreciate you guys being here. All right, so this first one is called Putting It Off. I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about what it was about. This one is about a bride who's newly wedded and she has a secret and she's putting off telling her husband about it. So when she's doing it, she's being evasive when she's talking to him and a few other things. So you're going to notice that right now. This one is a little bit different than something I've written before, and I think you're going to really like it. I'm going to take a quick sip and then I'm going to read this. All right, so it's called Putting It Off. Here we go. I can't see anyone for miles, he said from the front seating area of the cottage. She kicked off her sandals and joined her new groom outside. She smiled as the sun warmed his skin while she leaned over the railing. She looked each way to confirm what he said. She too only saw sand and lots of it in the distance. When they were dropped off via a golf cart, she hadn't noticed how far away each of the cottages were from the next one. It felt as if they were on their own private island. But if she was being honest, she'd been too caught up in cuddling with her honey to even think about what was going on around them. Both he and the surroundings were breathtaking. Satisfied with what she saw on both sides of the cottage, With a soft smile dancing on her lips, she said, "They weren't kidding. This cottage is private." "Uh-huh," he answered, looking in front of them at the stunning view of the sparkling sunlit ocean. Suddenly, her throat felt tight. Her legs felt tense, and she swallowed hard. To say that she was nervous was putting it mildly. Most new brides were if they waited to have sex with their spouse until they were officially wedded. The blushing virgins would be worried about how to do just about everything, from what to wear to the actual deed. That wasn't Macy's problem. That wasn't even in the neighborhood of her problem. She had delayed having sex with him, not because she was saving herself for their wedding night. That ship had sailed. A starry night of summer camp had got that otter. But it was something else. She bit the corner of her lip. "Did you want to walk down to the water?" he said, and extended his hand out to her. Macy's spine softened, and her entire body relaxed. She just wasn't ready to tell him yet. Luckily, she wouldn't have to. At least, not just yet. All right, and that one was Putting It Off. It's fun. I hope you're ready for that secret, because I don't think it's what you're going to be expecting. Guys, I'm burning rubber to Taking Advantage. I will have it up momentarily. But while I'm doing it, Taking Advantage was very fun to write. It's a little bit different. It's about a married couple, and basically they paid for his brother's wedding, and his brother ended up they ended up canceling their wedding the last minute, and so they have the wedding suite. They went up there to get the gifts and everything else. So here we go. "So you're joking, right?" she squeaked as a warm glow of embarrassment lit her cheeks. "No, it's not like they're using it," her husband chuckled. "I cannot see the harm in us having a little fun. The kids are all at the sitters until the morning, and you're right, the room has already been paid," she voiced supportively with a shrug. She had started to come around to the naughty idea. "And before my little brother called off the wedding, Cara, we did pay for the suite, so technically it is ours." "True, Sam, we did. So I guess since we're here to collect his honeymoon things for returns, we could have a little fun before we go," she snickered. The thirsty way Sam was looking at her from across the room caused her body to prickle all over in such a delicious way. They had both been working so hard lately at their shipping business, and they hadn't made love in what seemed like forever. Sam was not wasting any time. He flung the key card with a flick of his wrist and took the floor between them in long, sexy, confident strides. He was ready to pounce. His eyes were glazed over with fever, and Cara knew that look well. Boy, did she know it well. She had 4 kids because of that look. Plus, outside of his smile, when he was lit up with happiness, it was her most favorite look he wore on that chiseled, madly handsome face of his. He took one of her hands and gave her a little yank toward him. She stumbled forward with wide eyes, giggling like a schoolgirl. She loved it when he took charge. It was damn sexy. She bit her lip as his large hand touched down on her back and drew her petite frame tightly pressed up against his. "God, you're beautiful," he growled in a husky, low voice. He visually took her in for a moment. Cara would have usually felt uncomfortable when people looked at her too long, but when he looked at her, it was completely different. She felt like a sexy goddess. All right, guys, I do have time for that third read, so let's go ahead and get into that. And it is called Dressed for It. Here we go. "Mom, I'm nervous. I don't think I can do this." "You're going to be fine, Carrie. Everyone has jitters on their wedding day. Now smile, and when I see you next, you're going to be a married woman." After that, her mom exited the room, and Carrie walked over to the mirror. She pushed her veil back, pasted a smile on her face. Despite what her mom had stated, she didn't feel any better. In fact, her smile didn't reach her eyes. She wore a look that no longer could hide what she was feeling. Miserable. Carrie wrote a note. "I am so sorry, Monty. I can't do this." As she heard the wedding march music start, she rushed out of the side door to the warm evening air. The sun felt amazing on her skin as she flew as fast as her feet could carry her. A huge smile formed on Carrie's face. Only a few steps away, there was an unsuspecting guy, unexpecting guy, I'm trying to say stranger, unexpecting guy in jeans and black helmet, just about to hop onto his motorcycle. Excuse me. He turned around and looked at her through his clear shield of his helmet. Wow, he has gorgeous eyes, she thought. Can you get me out of here? Not a fit, he said, as he passed her his spare helmet and chuckled devilishly, obviously observing her wedding dress. What gave me away? She said with a warm giggle as she smiled broadly and climbed on behind him. Where to? Anywhere else. Okay, sure thing. Within seconds, the bike roared to life and they were on their way. All right, guys, and that, like I said, was Dress for It. This one is obviously about a runaway bride. It was extremely fun to write. So fun to write. This one is just one of those really good ones, and it helps you explore what you really want. So I hope you really enjoy it, and that's all you're going to get for now. All right, guys, so the wait is over. So what I was going to say about Worth the Wait is I actually am giving that away. It's one story. So if you want to advance a copy of it, what you would need to do, this is just specific for this video, you would need to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then you would need to either contact me on Twitter or Instagram via DM and say wedding bells. That is all you need to do, and I will let you know if you were one of the first 3 people are gonna get it. So there you go. So that's the exclusive giveaway. Giveaway alert. That is it. All right, so this is Worth the Wait. This one is basically about a bride. I was mentioning it. If you saw my IG the other day, I kind of talked about this. Basically is about a young bride. It's gonna be her first time when they make love for the first time as a couple. She's trying to give him the hint that yes, she's ready to do that, but will he get the hint, or will he be like still in the mode of, oh, what they were pre-marriage? So that's this one, and it's very funny. It has like it's like a romantic it's like, you know, comedy. So I hope you enjoy this one. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me and having fun with me as I did a quick reading of the book. I hope you're excited. Oh my God, I cannot wait for you guys to read it. It's so fun. All the stories are different, they're unique, and they are all about weddings. So get ready for some of the fun. If you want, go do some shopping. I do have a bunch of books out, but this one is going to be out very, very soon. Get ready. Very excited to share it with you. The book will be listed below. I also have a couple other books that are out for pre-order. Those will be down there as well. With that said, thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet, like, share, subscribe, and I will be back with another video very, very soon.